can imagine that was a traumatic event still in our psyche. And
Yes.
people are asking for just confirmation. So you're saying there was truly a resurrection.
Yes.
And is that one of the miracles possible because of this divine union powers
And
between you
also
all?
from it stems from also teachings of Isis that Mother Mary and I and Yeshua were very familiar with, and so we knew it was um, his resurrection was part of the plan, and I can't go too much further, but yes.
Okay. I appreciate you telling us all that you have. We are going to ask, this person just asked if Yeshua wrote a book. We're going to ask Yeshua about that in the next time, but I think they were very busy, not just raising children, but also trying to document your truths while you were in hiding, I assume.
Yes, yes. That's a um, whole other world to tap
Yeah.
into, and um, it just goes to show how the masses were led. Um, that the Bible was written hundreds of years after all this happened, so you know.
That's true.
Um,
Telephone game, big time.
yes.
And Yeshua and your children, I'm assuming that must have been big shoes to fill, and they just had no knowledge of what life was like before. What was that like, raising children and their lives moving forward?
We raised them with their own understanding in spirituality and connection, and they were raised with awareness of their own inner divinity. But it's very humble, very quaint, very quiet life after that. And we didn't lie to our children, we just focused on the present moment with our family.
I love that. Beautiful. Okay, moving back to your main teachings, your embodiment, something we need so much right now. How would you say humans need to return to the holiness of their body rather than escaping it?
Were you asking how, like,
Like, what are
suggestions
your
on?
best practices? Or for our modern times, like, what are the best practices you can recommend to us on how to connect more with our bodies and our.
Dance.
Mm,
I highly recommend, for connecting to your body, move your body. And if you're like immobily impaired, just move into your body and hold your body. It literally is a physical touch. Hold yourself, talk to your body, and and every day just acknowledge that I love my body. My body is beautiful. You literally have to communicate with your technology, with your physicality, and let it know that it is loved and it is safe, and it'll open up more, and you drop further and further into being more comfortable with yourself. It literally is just expressing nurturing love to your physical being in order to really drop into yourself.
I love that. And there's so many of us out there, me included, who used to feel and still feel that we're not good dancers. What would you like to say to those thoughts that we have?
Close your eyes and let your body move. Turn on any kind of music that speaks to you, and don't judge your body. Just let your body move however it chooses to. Even if you feel like you're not in rhythm, you'll get there. But at first, your body just wants to realize, get the permission
Yeah,
to move around freely on its own, and then you collaborate with it. It really is a dance. But let your body lead, and then you can coordinate with your moves from there. But initially it's just be like, okay, body, I'm just going to let you move to the music. And it's a great exercise. It really is, just letting your body lead.
I love that.
Because I know you're getting out of like a body led, just being a physical body kind of world, but like you know that you're in this perspective of from a healed perspective and like wanting to drop in your body and honor and express through your body and move into it. Just let your body move, let it
I
lead.
love that. I love that you're promoting just dance and Persephone's like sing, the sing and dance
Yes, it's
week. I love that.
your
Mhm.
expression in this world is so beautiful, and the more you dive into it, the more this you make a beautiful place for yourself and for your loved ones around you.
Thank you for that. What would you like to say? Because like the theme of today has really been about feminine energy, feminine strength, but I don't want to leave the men out, and I want to know how would you recommend men support the healing of the feminine, either within themselves or of other women, without trying to lead it? What's your advice for the men out there?
My advice for the men out there is to, if you're early in the if you're early in embracing your inner feminine side, um, I recommend just doing like sacral chakra acknowledgement. I know men kind of tend to be like, well, I don't have, but that's where your creative source is. Um, and I highly recommend, and this goes, I guess, for women too, but for men to actually like hold their womb space, and you can recite affirmations to yourself like, I am creative, I am kind, I am soft, I flow, I nurture. If you just kind of speak those soft, nurturing words to your sacral chakra, it'll help um, almost start to make a rose bloom in there in a sense and open up. And then it's a doorway for you to kind of allow yourself to be vulnerable and creative a little bit. And that's like the big step. But also, I recommend for men, if you would like, you can, and if you're working with, if you're working with a pantheon or with us, or I recommend calling me in. Um, I, I, I mean, I was a sex priestess. So I help men with womb magic as well. So it's in their practices, I can come in and do some energetic healing work in the womb. But it really starts with men actually acknowledging that they have a womb.
That is so true. Thank you for that advice. Okay. Um, if you could leave humanity with one embodied remembrance, what would it be today?
One embodied remembrance, what would it be today? Um, I'm not quite sure how to answer that.
Or one embodied or your final lesson that you hope humanity
Oh,
takes from you today. I'll rephrase
like
that.
I've been talking about a lot of embodiment. I'm like, I'm not sure how to answer this question.
Sorry, I worded that strange. What do you hope humanity takes away from connecting with Ascended Master Mary Magdalene today?
They walk away with a bit of understanding and confirmation in some sense, and then also walking away with permission to um, be weird and move around in your body. And I just want humanity to walk away with with knowing that their body is an instrument, and um, I'm here to promote just learning how to play your instrument.
I love that. It's like the let your freak flag fly. This is the
Ooh.
time to do it.
It's all about the true expression of self.
Very good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And I know you already gave us an activation in the beginning. Is there anything else you wanted to give us, or are we good?
You guys are good.
Thank you so
I
much.
did some really neat stuff inside of your chakra systems and just a little extra on top of what Hades did in your pyramid. So,
We got a
and
lot of
then
energy today.
Persephone's got an activation that she'll do, and you guys will need to drink a ton of water.
Yes, a lot of rest and water taking care of our vessels.
Okay,
Thank you
I'm
so
gonna
much.
step out and let Persephone come in and do her activation.
Okay, we love you so much, Mary. Thank you so much.
Love you too. Thank you. I want to share the imagery. This Persephone. I want to share the imagery of what Mary and I did as I stepped in and she walked out. We high fived on her way out.
I love that. Tag team.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. I love that.
This is the stuff that goes on.
Yes, I love this. This is awesome. We always joke that we're not doing E news, we're doing G news, and we've brought in all these beautiful beings to come and present themselves today. Okay, today has been so powerful. Before we close today, I wanted to talk a little bit about you and I had had a conversation before about like what does New Earth look like now? I think we're so a lot of us are we've been stuck in this waiting phase. We're waiting for it to become so obvious, a big dramatic change. And we're moving through the healing process of that and understanding of what, this process is really going to take out of us. But I wanted to ask you, what does New Earth look like now instead of as a future event?
New Earth looks like right now. It's so with all of the waiting and everything. New Earth, what it looks like now. What I want to emphasize on is New Earth is you're gonna get is within. It really is. um, so are you asking where we're standing at with New
No,
Earth?
I think when we talked about this question last time, you had mentioned like the reality that is currently here that we're not waiting for, and it was like
Right.
dragons.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
dragons are here and now. And so,
yes. Like so, we have the you have the dragons here and now. And I mean, you can feel them in close proximity and in your mind's eye if you're tuned in and aware of your dragons. And then, so where New Earth sits right now, it is like we were talking about, like the stop waiting. There's no waiting game. Just be yourself, be your human self in your day to day life, but also, you know, maintain your connection with source and self and whoever else you choose to work with. But it really is important that you, that we that you humanity stops holding on for this event to happen and just really be in the moment in the now. And I guess I don't know if I'm hitting the points that really struck chords with you when we had conversations
yeah,
like
you
this.
are. And I had a like, it's important to live in the now. I wanted to address just briefly the disappointment about the shifting timelines and delayed disclosures that we've been going through. I think a lot of people are feeling like, are we being misled? Like channelers like us and Emily, it's like they're looking to us and being like, have they been lied to? And um, but you were talking about earlier that it's not a lie, it's sort of like its own level of preparation in a sense.
Yes, it is. And I mean, if like discussed before, um, you know, this time last year, humanity was definitely not ready. You weren't even over the critical mass point, but it's all of that talk started to start preparing all of you. And I mean, look where you're all at now. it's it's incredible to witness and watch, but just know that we're on your timeline and we're coming in when it's in the highest and best good for humanity. And just know that, you know, it's okay to be like, I've lost all faith. But you can ask yourself deep down in your core, well, what do I believe? And what brought me to where I'm at right here, right now?
I love that. There was
And
like a lot to learn with this like hope, collapse, recalibration phases we've been through.
and it's also a part of kind of knocking some kinks out of, um, it's a really weird way that things get moved out of your programming. And so let's say this hope and letdown was also kind of helping break the huge chunk of ice and kind of loosen free, if that makes sense. I'm
That does make
referencing.
sense.
So it's like a contraction that we've been going through, and just kind of seeing when it works and when it hasn't, and it really is just also preparing all of you. It's and yeah, it's really, it goes to always just check with yourself, what resonates with me, and really ask yourself what brought me to this point right here, like, and you can reflect on your positive experiences and your not so positive experiences through your journey and through the kind of growth and ex- lessons that you've learned. It's really about learning how to trust yourself.
I agree. Yeah, I think we can all agree we've all grown individually. I know I have the last year, like,
Yes,
phew,
skyrocketed. And then collectively, you're all coming together. And I mean, really, it's time to stretch your wings and fly. It's
yeah, it
um,
is.
yeah.
Thank you for that explanation. We needed to hear that. And just for our sanity's sake, I'm wondering if you could confirm at least that the plan for the ship reveal is still an active timeline that we are playing out. That it's just a matter of finding the right balance of how Emily put it was like between a fear and worship. We don't want either of those high levels. And so it's a matter of finding the right moment to step in, but we're still on the timeline.
Yes, we're still on the timeline. It's still, you know, a big part of the plan. I mean, it's not just this group of people that are talking about it. There's multiple groups all over the world that are aware of this, and just depends on what form you receive this information through, but we're all still on that timeline.
Okay, thank you for that. And then bringing us back to the dragon topic, because you mentioned the dragon and how you have your own dragon. And
Yes.
it got me curious. We learned a little bit in the Prometheus and the Lilith um, interviews that, there's also a dragon there. And I think all of the council has a dragon, correct? Or most of the council?
Yeah, most of the council.
And so I wanted to know a little bit about your dragon's personality, how it varies or is the same as your personality, what kind of traits you might share.
My dragon's personality, it still upholds the very feminine. She definitely presents female, and she's pink and white.
I love that.
Um, I don't want to share her name,
Yeah, you don't.
but she is a reflection, a more primal reflection of my characteristics for sure. Um, like Persephone with a bite.
Yeah. And if people want to connect with your dragon, is there can she help humans the same way you help humans in a way?
Yes, and she can. If there are some humans that connect with dragons quicker and easier than they do with higher dimensional beings, and so this. So if you're a dragon person and you want to reach out to my dragon, and I don't have a name to give out, or I'm not giving out her name, but you can, it's an invitation to work with both of us. Basically, you got to go through me to get to my dragon, and then if you choose to, if she chooses to work with you, then she'll continue to come to you.
Okay, thank you so much. And that's the same for all the other council members, dragons as well.
No.
No, it's not the same. So, I mean, the same as like if you want to work with them, you'd have to work with the council members first.
Yeah, and then kind of go through us to
Yeah.
yeah, and like our dragons will come to other people and stuff. So it's like you have to be chosen
Yes, yes.
by the dragon. But if you can put the initiation out and communicate with us,
Okay, I appreciate that. And for curiosity's sake, with yours being so feminine, would you say like the others match their beings as well? Like Prometheus is very masculine dragon.
yes, yes, it's a reflection. It's
Mm.
a
Thank you for that.
similar. Yeah, there's so.
Okay, let's see. We learned a lot today about embodying and all these kinds of things. Um, what would you like humans to remember about themselves, regardless of timelines or outcomes or anything, after everything we've learned today? What do you hope we walk away with today?
I want humans to walk away with the inner knowing of their sovereignty and ownership of their bodies.
I love that. And with today's theme being so much about the throat and sacral chakra, I was wondering if there was an embodied practice you'd like to give us to start doing, and or a blessing for us as well.
So I want for a practice. I love singing into the shower water and activating it, like singing or just toning or humming while you're taking a shower and activating the water. You can create whatever your intentions are. It'll be like a portal, or it could be a tool for quantum jumping, or in calling in, your higher self in a sense. But I highly recommend that uh, singing to your shower water and activating it, and then doing a purification ritual. Really, I feel is one of the most kindest acts that you can do for your body. And as you're showering, bless your body and tell your body that it's beautiful and that you love it. And just really be mindful when you're doing the purification practice with yourself.
I love that. I think that is perfect for this time, this day and age. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And it's a practical, simple thing that you can do, that you do every day. It's just showering mindfully, and
Yes.
that helps. And then yes, I will do an activation.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Just be open to receive again.
Okay, so go ahead and put your hand on your sacral chakra and your throat chakra. And then Ayantoro to ayanaya taito no ho tu ayatine tiria siarunaya morontu shiti siti. Surumponteranayati, inshurorondai, marotnata katarontu, interalanoto. It is done.
Thank you so much. Ooh. Every single one makes me so emotional. That one especially. Ooh. Okay, wow. Thank you so much, Persephone.
You're welcome.
And as everyone has said before, we have received so much energetic healing today. Please make sure to drink water. Please make sure to rest and love on your body, like everyone's been saying, because yes, we got a lot. We got a lot. And you'll be able to re listen to this in the replay and receive it again. So,
Yes, yes. It's an
okay, thank you.
uh, action-packed interview.
Yes, it
It
was.
was light.
Thank you so much, Persephone. We have been beyond blessed to have you talk with us today. I know that there's going to be so many of us out there going to reach out to you and call you into their pantheon because you're a delightful, delightful person. Thank you.
Oh, I just love this so much. Thank you so much, Dale. Thank you, and thank you, Stephanie, and thank you everybody who is here with us. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. With love and gratitude, we're closing this connection. We're closing all the connections we were speaking with. And I'm calling all of Stephanie's personality, identity, and consciousness back into her body, integrating fully back into her body, replacing all the other energies we were speaking with. She's now fully integrated. And when I count backwards from 5 to 1, Stephanie's going to wake up feeling wonderful, rejuvenated, refreshed, like she just had a beautiful nap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wide awake, feeling wonderful all over. Welcome back.
I always get like eye crusties from my eyes being smoked. Hi.
Hello. Ooh, that was powerful. Every single one is so powerful, but I'm like, I feel like they're just getting more and more.
That was like my body's just like I know, like oh my god. Ugh.
Yeah, so Goldie's
Cool.
asking, how did it feel to channel Hades? That is what I'm curious about too,
Oh
because
my god.
we could
Okay,
all
like
feel that energy.
so he like dipped in and it was like masculine, like and like very solid, like and yeah, like when he first came in, I was like,
I'm gonna show everyone this again. That is him. I love his like silver streaks, take note, and his onyx energy ball that he wraps us around.
oh my gosh, yeah. So if you just like imagine, hey, just imagine like pure masculine and like just think onyx, like the feeling of like onyx, like oh god.
Yes.
So,
When she described him in our pre-interview meetings, I immediately was like, Zayden Ryerson. I'm always thinking of Fourth Wing. I'm sure a lot of readers out there think of him too. And so I was like, he's like Zayden Ryerson with the shadows, and he's so protective of her. Oh my God, so romantic.
so romantic. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be buzzing like all night long from this
I
energy.
know.
I'm sitting on my grounding mat, like I mean, I'm gonna have to put my feet on it.
Yes. And I couldn't believe Mary Magdalene. I did not know she was going to answer that about the
and
mic
like,
drop moment.
and I'm like, don't come after. I'm just the messenger. But like when she said it was like full like leaning and rocking to yes, and I'm like, oh my god, because I asked her, I was like, are you gonna answer that? And she's like, oh yes, I am. I was like, okay.
It's like it is time. And
Okay.
it's just so funny because the movie The Da Vinci Code is such a I remember very, very, very early in my awakening, we were camping and that movie was playing on the TV and my husband fell asleep and I just stayed up watching it like, oh my God, why do I feel deep in my bones this movie has truth in it? And boom, there we go. And now we're talking to Mary Magdalene. And it's like, it's because there was truth in it.
I think my favorite part was getting their perspective from being on the other side
Yeah.
of like a human experience and like
You mean like a
I
spirit
was
guide? Spirit
because
guide
like
stuff?
yeah, like from like their angle of like and like they're showing me like this was they were putting it in my mind like my consciousness was back here at the point where consciousness comes in um but like a human in the fetal position and all their guides just standing around pouring love into him like I wish you can see that we're here. And then Hades was showing me like how he literally scoops people up and just and like cradles them and then like breathes hope into them and then just like lifts them up. I'm like,
No, beautiful. And so something for us all to remember in our dark moments, you are the opposite of alone. The
yeah,
opposite. We are
opposite.
so loved on the other side. It's and this side, but the other side especially, we are surrounded, literally. And so yeah.
Yeah,
And then someone said they missed the mic drop. Yeah, the mic drop moment was Mary Magdalene saying, yes, the resurrection was real, and that they went on to live in hiding and had a family, a
yeah.
large family.
Yeah. She was like, and I'm like, okay, that's what you want to share. Okay,
Hmm.
yeah.
And so,
And I've like I've explored this topic with her before and whatnot, and it doesn't really affect my like me personally if it was either way. But I just it rings true, it holds true in my body when she expresses it, and so I give it value with that. That's another thing about this channeling and letting these beings come into your body.
mhm.
Um, they really can just say whatever the hell they want if they want to.
Yeah.
Like,
You have plausible deniability. Like it wasn't me.
yeah, I'm just like, I was asleep back there. So this is really cool though. I'm enjoying it, and like they have such wonderful messages. I'm like, oh man,
They
and I'm
really,
getting
really
good.
do.
I'm watching my replays.
Good, good, good. I'm proud of you. And yes, I will be reposting this. I know Emily got in trouble for reposting her lives. I don't know if that's because she has like a paid membership aspect to her TikTok. I don't. And so I haven't gotten any notifications like this is bad. So
Yeah,
I will continue to post it until they tell me I can't. Um, but yeah, I will be posting this. It was a little longer than usual, so it may have to be 3 parts. But yeah,
oh yeah,
this is too good not to
this is a good
reshare.
one.
I will
Yeah,
definitely be rewatching it and getting all of those energetic gifts again whenever I want. I might even make smaller videos of just the energetic clips so people can kind of just
yeah.
feel
Play
into
around
it.
with that, and like
Mhm.
I'll watch it all. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching back the activations. Like, it's it's powerful because when I do rewatch the activations and hear my own voice activating, it's very weird.
Yeah.
Like
And the
it's
singing
cool.
she did today, you did a great job, by the way, Stephanie.
Oh, yeah. I was nervous.
Beautiful voice. Yeah, I'm gonna do the. I'll try and do the activations separate so people can easily just quickly rewatch them whenever you want.
Cool, cool.
That seems like a good idea. But yeah, we so enjoy this journey. I'm
Thank you,
so we're just
everyone.
this is amazing. We're just so lucky we get to do this. No longer in private. Like it took a lot of guts for us to take this from just something we were sharing together to like let's let other people see. Like who
I
cares
was
if
like,
we
you
judge?
ready to do a live? I'm like, sure, all in. Follow you. Just say yes. Oh, thank you, Les. Thank you.
Yes. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being with us today. And pay attention to my story updates because I'm going to, next week is a little different scheduling. Usually we have aliens on Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Central. I think we're going to move those up an hour to 11 a.m. Central Time. But next week, I don't believe we're going to have time to do it because I'm taking a vacation. I'm sorry. So we're skipping the alien interview next week. However, we're still going to do the Council of Nine interview, and it'll be Hercules next week. And
Yeah.
instead of Thursday night, I can't remember if we decided we were going to do Wednesday or Tuesday with it, but I will be posting that information on my stories.
Oh, I think we're gonna do Tuesday night because we got a soul
Tuesday.
speak on Wednesday night.
That's right. That's right. We have a Soul Speak Wednesday. So we're
But
doing the interview Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Central for
yeah,
Hercules.
and I was like, I asked Hercules today. I was like, "You down for like a quickie, get to know each other?" And he's like, "I'm down." I'm like, "Okay, man." So
He's had enough spotlight, I feel like. Yeshua is
I've
so
worked
great.
with him a lot. Yeah.
We're excited. He'll be fast but strong for all of us.
Yeah.
And all the cookie language. We still got Pleiadian sexy stuff in our mind. I feel like it's sex has been the theme of this week. And with Mary Magdalene and Persephone, it makes sense.
Like tap into your sexuality, guys,
Yes,
ladies and
it is
gentlemen.
time. And for everyone, again, this is the Temple of Isis book, the Sex Priestess Manual by Luna Ora, Ora. She has several books, but this is like her most intensive. And
Yeah.
it's quite intensive, but it talks about everything you could want to know about sacred sexuality, all of the stuff. So something to look into if that's your bag.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. We had so much fun. We love you. We hope you can take this energy and pour it out everywhere you go. Let's rock and roll. I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, Stephanie, and good night, everybody
Bye.
else.
Good
We
night,
love you.
everybody. Love you.